أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البلد الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله العظيم صدق الله العظيم صدق الله العظيم. Juma Mubarak, Juma Mubarak, Juma Mubarak. Blessed is the man that worketh not in the counsel of the heathen, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in this Lord I see idle sunrise and sundown. Him I go dear like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth fat fruit in his season. Him leaf never I go wither, and whatsoever him doeth shall prosper. Yea, the heathen them now, they saw them there like a chaff with the wind driveth away. Therefore the heathen them, never go turn upon the judgment of the sin among them in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord God Jah loveth the way of the righteous and the way of the sin among them always and always. I will perish. Let the people of the Most High God say, Jo Kadama we groma beate la e. How ma usogbo lisa adanu water e wa sick player 4. How ma usogbo lisa akpe kaka. This is the Black Pot aka Kokoshonamo, where we speak truth to power. And my name Black RASTA. In every traditional African home, there is a black pot. And each time this black pot sits on the fire, there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes, and sizes. Oh, leave their corner, putting aside all their differences and relocating into the black pot. They are subjected to some amount of heating, and then they produce food. The food is so sumptuous. The palatability is assured. Ironically, they do not even partake in the eating of the food, the black pot and the ingredients, yet every time they rise to the occasion to be able to produce sumptuous food that they do not even partake in eating. My brother, my sister, what does that teach you? What does that show you? It's a lesson of selflessness. It's a lesson of love. It's a lesson of sacrifice. How many of us believe that we have it all? And for that matter, once we have it all, let all of us just eat it right now. Forget about everything and even forget about tomorrow. How many of us believe that it's because of our hard work? That is why we have been able to achieve whatever we have. And therefore, no other person who has not been part of the achievement should partake in enjoying it. How many people believe that eat it all today, for tomorrow shall take care of itself? How many people do not even think generationally? They don't think about who is coming next. Yet we are busily making babies. This is the Black Pot. It's a show of the mindset. On this show, we try to tune the mindset of the average Ghanaian. Because if the mindset of the average Ghanaian is right, every other thing will be righted. This is the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonamo, where we speak truth to power. Come here. My brother, my sister, in the Black Pot, we normally do not criticize. But if we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we are in the service of God and country. Another interesting thing is that in the Black Pot here, if we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy. Oh, yes, because we are looking at the betterment of our people, our continent, our land. in the black pot is pure patriotism, nothing more. This is the black pot, aka Kukushonimo, and here we speak truth to power. Come here. Now, my brother, my sister, there is something interesting I need to share with you. And this thing I need to share with you is interesting. Today, we have 5 very important things to look at. And they are all very tight and very interesting. All in the interest of our motherland. My brother, my sister, we want to say first and foremost, thank you so much to EZIT for supporting us. And EZIT simply means in spirit, in truth. EZIT is that special social media app. Oh, that special social media app that makes sure that you are on the right platform. You can go live, you can make video and audio calls, and you will meet positive-minded people. Oh yes, on EZIT, everything is perfect. They are powerful algorithms that take out anything negative before it even comes out. It's nipped in the bud. Oh yes. And this app was built by Ghanaian engineers in America. Another reason you should be supporting the app called EZIT. ISIT. In spirit, in truth. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonumo, where we speak truth to power. The interesting thing is that when you are on EZIT, once you are on EZIT, this app is extra special. And every now and then, you have the opportunity to push. What are you pushing? You are pushing your own brand. Remember, on the 13th of Wednesday, we have a powerful program coming up. And it's going to happen at Lay Shrine. I'm going to be playing you that video so that you would watch it whilst we jump into the program for today.
This one goes on too.
Wednesday, 13th September, 7 p.m. sharp, inside La Boma Beach at Le Shrine. All tongues shall confess that the volcano trumpet, Q Shandeya from St. Vincent, through Jamaica, America to Ghana, Africa, is here to stay. Also appearing is Ghana's dancehall US sensation from the backbone of reggae veteran, Daddy Bosco, Akle. Date is Wednesday, 13th September 2023, 7 p.m. sharp. The action shall be disastrous. The fire will be blazing hotter than hell. Come and see Q Shandeya and Akle at Le Shrine. Do live band non-stop. Other artists shall also pass through to balance the equation. Come and see conscious reggae and dancehall at the top. More fire. For enquiries, call Le Shrine on 0203-500-050 or 0204-500-050. See ya!
Must tell the truth.
Black Pot, Kukushonumo.
This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonumo. Thanks so much for coming on. We appreciate you and we love you. Hopefully you'll be at Le Shrine so that we celebrate this very great moment with Q Shandeya all the way from St. Lucian. In fact, St. Vincent coming through America, Jamaica, and also right here in Ghana, Africa. And Akle, one of our own from Labadi. No two ways about that. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonumo. And here we speak truth to power. Today we have a number of issues we want to deal with, and we want to say thank you so much for joining us. Yes, we never take you for granted. Your time is very important to us. Come here, let's start the whole caboodle. Run the first story. Watch it. Hey, it says what? IGP Dampare poisoned. So Dampare has been poisoned. My God have mercy. Is he alive? Is he dead? Who poisoned him? This is the Inspector General of Police, George Akufu Dampare, who has been embroiled with so much controversy as it is right now. What is this thing about poisoning? Is he dead? Run it, make we see what is happening. Come here. Watch me. It says, Dampare has escaped 4 poisoning attempts. And this is from Peace Watch Boss. Peace Watch, the boss, is alleging this. Run the story, my youth. Watch me. It says, Madam Nyankupa Daniels, the executive director of Peace Watch Ghana, has alleged that there have been 4 unsuccessful attempts on the life of Dr. George Akuffo Dampare, the current Inspector General of Police. According to Daniels, those who oppose Dampare's leadership style and his approach to managing the police force have allegedly orchestrated these attempts on his life. Speaking in an interview on Rainbow Radio on September 7, 2023, she asserted that the motivation behind these alleged assassination attempts was the IGP's commitment to eradicating indiscipline and misconduct within the police service. Is it a police force or a police service? I thought we had grown from police force to police service, like in South Africa. Do you know that there have been 4 failed attempts on the life of Dampare? 4 times they have attempted to poison him, but were unsuccessful. They attempted to poison him because he no longer entertained indiscipline and misconduct on the part of police officers. Rainbow RadioOnline.com quoted her to have said, she highlighted that the IGP has brought about several significant changes and introduced dynamic reforms in the management of the Ghana Police Service. These transformations, she explained, have led to a growing number of individuals plotting against him. And I need us to look at that carefully. She highlighted that the IGP has brought about several significant changes and introduced dynamic reforms in the management of the Ghana Police Service. And because of that, some individuals are plotting against him. She emphasized that the ongoing investigation into an alleged leaked tape that involves some top police officers and former Northern Regional New Patriotic Party chairman plotting to remove him has shed light on the envy and intentions of these alleged opposing forces. Wow. If you have a leader who has a vision and is implementing the vision and a few are against him, that should tell you how evil these few people are. What is happening is unfortunate and denigrates the police service. The evil of a few people, including interdicted officers, well, the interdiction has been reversed, is affecting the police. It's a shame that these officers have been exposed. These officers who have been interdicted are nation wreckers. Take a look at how Officer Asari was carrying himself. It was disgusting, and Ghanaians should not entertain such evil plots, she added. Meanwhile, the Ghana Police Service has interdicted all the police officers involved in the leaked IGP audio, which is currently being investigated by a special committee of Parliament. In fact, that interdiction has actually been reversed by the same police just under 24 hours after it was released. In a statement dated blah, 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 this was what happened. But it's been reversed. Dash it away. Now bring the photo of Dampare. Well, this is the woman who said that. Miss Daniels. Yes, Peace Watch. She is the one saying this. And she's so emphatic that Dampare had gone through poisoning attempts 4 solid times. And that people envy him. All because he's trying to bring some reformations in the police service. So the reforms that the man is trying to institute, some people don't like it. Some people don't like change. Some people hate law and order. Some people profit from disorder. Some people profit from war. So if you are for peace, get ready to fight those who want war. My brother, this is IGP Dampare. But new information is coming out about this. And I'm not going to go too deep into it, because the whole day I've been talking about it. Is it true that Bugri Nabu was the one who lobbied for IGP Dampare to have his position as the IGP? Because policeman Asari mentioned it categorically at the investigation sitting that Bugri Nabu was so powerful in the NPP that a lot of people contacted him to help them or lobby for them to get positions in the police service and some other such places. And according to Asari, Bugri Nabu was the one who lobbied for Dampare to get his IGP ship. And to reward Dampare, to reward Bugri Nabu, Dampare pays Bugri Nabu 10,000 Ghana cedis every month for being a police informant. Is Bugri Nabu a police informant? He explained by saying he is a traditional chief. And anytime anything is about to happen in his area and beyond, people approach him and give him the hint. And he in turn tells this to the police. So automatically, he has become a certain kind of police informant. As to whether this one qualifies to make him a police informant or not, it's left to you and me. Who is a police informant? Somebody who tells the police about criminal activities. Somebody who exposes the deeds of criminals and some other such people. That is a police informant. But if a man is a traditional chief, it behoves him as part of his responsibilities to be able to bring peace to his area. So if there's a certain kind of war, or a certain kind of problem which is going to happen, and he goes to tell the police, does he still qualify as a police informant? It's for you and me to debate. Again, after taking 10,000 Ghana cedis as his pay every month for being a police informant since Dampare came into office, a lot of police contracts are given to Bugri Nabu. According to Asari, there was a time they needed 40,000 police boots, and the contract landed on the table of Bugri Nabu. There's a video going round. We are not going to play it. For the sake of peace and safety, we won't play it. And that video that is going round says that Bugri Nabu took a contract that was given to one Ben Kofi. And after he executed that, he didn't want to give the money. Part of the money, the so-called kickback and kick fronts, to who deserved that. And therefore, he was caught on tape spewing a lot of beans. He spilled a lot of beans, including the fact that he didn't want the old man to hear about what was happening. Who was the old man? Is that Nana Akufo-Addo or Dampare? My brother, our security is at risk. Why would somebody want to poison Dampare? Is it true that Bugri Nabu, a traditional chief, is a police informant? Is it true that Bugri Nabu is responsible for lobbying to have Akufo Dampare as the IGP? And is it true that because of this he takes 10,000 Ghana cedis every month and a lot of police contracts are given to Bugri Nabu? How do you call this? Favoritism, nepotism. If this is so, I am truly disappointed in Dampare. If this is true, I am truly disappointed in Bugri Nabu. It looks like it's a season of leaked tapes. Every day we wake up to a new leaked tape. This is what these people want to break the eighth with. Such a disgrace. Now we all remember when George Alex Mensah, COP, was at the sitting. What did he say? He said that Bugri Nabu and Dampare are so close. So close. And he believes that it was Dampare who recorded their conversation and not Bugri Nabu. Because Bugri Nabu does not even know his way through a phone. How could he have recorded these things? So how did they record it? This is the idea. Okay, some police officers told me earlier to lobby for them to become IGP. But I was able to lobby for you rather. For that matter, they are still pushing me to remove you because you are anti-NPP. If there was a way I could record it, I will record it for you to hear. And then Dampare says, okay, no problem. You know what you do? When they come, invite them to a meeting. Call me. I'm not going to talk. We will connect the phones directly. Or better still, we will tap your phone and be able to record them whilst they are with you. However they did it, this is just a scenario. And it was recorded. Because COP George Alex Mensah is still sure that Bugri Nabu didn't record their conversation. That is in the public's eye right now. But rather, Akufu Dampare, and he was the one who leaked the tape. My brother, is Bugri Nabu that close to Dampare? Was it Bugri Nabu who got the president to make Dampare the IGP? Is that how powerful Bugri Nabu is? And if Bugri Nabu can be recorded so easily, like we are seeing in the media, and he's that powerful, then we are in serious problems. What is this problem I'm talking about? If he has so much access to the president, anybody can plant anything on him and hurt the presidency. If he is this powerful and can decide who becomes the IGP or not through lobbying, then we are in trouble. Any IGP will toe the line of the lobbyists. Is that why people are trying to poison Dampare? My brother, let's think about it. Our nation is in trouble. For me, the president should not even appoint the IGP. The president should not appoint judges. He should just go there as the head of the ceremony, decorate them and walk away. The various institutions should vote and pick up their own IGPs. Why should the president be made so powerful? Well, this is what we are hearing, and it is heartbreaking. To Dampare, who has escaped all these things, you have a lot of questions to answer. And the security of the police and Ghanaians are on your shoulders. This is the time to rise above all the waters and answer those questions. Was it Bugri Nabu you contacted to lobby for you? Are you giving him police contracts? Again, are you paying him as an informant? Bugri Nabu on the tape made it clear, crystal clear, that he takes 10,000 Ghana cedis every month. How much do your graduate teachers take in the schools? How much do police officers take? Fire officers, how much do they take? Graduate teachers, how much do they take? A police informant takes 10,000 Ghana cedis. And as to whether what he does can be considered as a police informant's job or not, is for us both to be able to tell. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo, and here we speak truth to power. Come here! Next story. And remember to share this broadcast, my brethren. Why choose comedian Bawumia as flag bearer? Why choose comedian Bawumia as flag bearer? Who is asking this question? Who could be asking this question, my brother? Why choose comedian Bawumia as flag bearer? My brother, my sister, run the story. Since you don't have the photo of who is saying this, put it up. Come here. Watch me. This is Ghana Web, and it published this today. And you'll see somebody with their arms open as if to ask, why choose this comedian as your flag bearer? And if you look at the background, it's right here where we are standing. We make news every day. What we say is heard by the masses, all because you are listening and you are sharing your good information, and you also share this broadcast. The message is going far and wide, and that is where my excitement is. Ghana Web is the biggest joint in Africa when it comes to news from Ghana and even Africa. We are glad that the people of Ghana Web have been able to reiterate what we're saying. But watch it. How can you present a comedian like Bawumia as flag bearer? Black Rasta Jabs NPP. Run the story. Controversial Ghanaian musician. I didn't know I was controversial. Controversial Ghanaian musician and radio personality Black Rasta has questioned the credibility of Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, suggesting that he is not deserving of a flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party. According to him, Dr. Bawumia is seen as a comedian in the public domain and is subjected to ridicule due to his failed utterances in terms of the management of the Ghanaian economy. The radio personality argues that the only way Dr. Bawumia can become the president of Ghana is to bribe almost all Ghanaians to vote for him in the 2024 general elections if he becomes the flag bearer of the MPP. Speaking on the Urban Blend show on 3FM on Thursday, September 7, 2023, Blakk RASTA lambasted Dr. Bawumia for allegedly paying millions of dollars to delegates to secure an emphatic victory during the special delegates conference of the NPP. Hallelujah. Dr. Bawumia has no credibility in the country, said Blakk RASTA. He's nothing but a comedian in the history of this country. Dr. Bawumia, my brother, my sister, is somebody people laugh at when he walks around. The only way Bawumia can break the 8 is to go around bribing and paying every Ghanaian to vote for him. Dr. Bawumia is bribing Ghanaians to vote for him as president. It is not possible because he doesn't have that money. In small NPP elections, we were told about how much money Dr. Bawumia doled out to delegates to cheaply buy himself a position. Up till now, the MPP has never been able to refute that coming from their own dirty party. Blakk RASTA fumed. He further alleged that $5,000 were paid. The delegates, my brother, my sister, were paid $5,000 each, according to people who were there and members of the party. How can Dr. Bawumia break the 8? It is an insult. The MPP has scheduled November 4, 2023 for the presidential primaries, which will see 4 aspirants compete for the slot, having secured spots during the special delegates conference. Lord God have mercy. Dash it away. Here be now, brethren. We don't speak without thinking. It is their own party that came out and told us that Dr. Bawumia gave out $5,000 to each delegate. I wasn't there. I wouldn't waste my time to go there. And they have not been able to refute that. When Kennedy Japan said, hey, Bawumia, whoa, me mouth show down. Hey, Akufo-Addo, whoa, me mouth show down. He meant exactly what he said. They tried to get him to apologize to Nana Akufo-Addo. He said, chia. A small party election. People had their eyes gouged out. People had their eyes poked. People were slapped left, right, and center. Some were kicked in the groin. And others, my brother, my sister, were locked up in rooms, not allowing them to come out. They had to threaten showdowns before some were opened and released. My brother, we are going to prove to you that Bawumia is a comedian. Come here. This was the man who said, when the foundations of the economy are weak, the exchange rate would expose that. And when the exchange rate in his regime, as the chairman of the economic team of this country, the economic waste kid, my brother, my sister, when it was his tenure of office, holding such a sensitive position, the Ghana city went mad. It was galloping like a mad horse. And you know what he came back to say? Oh, Ukraine. Oh, COVID-19. I'm sure next time they will say it's the Niger war. And Burkina Faso coup. You see, when a man reduces himself to a joker, such an honorable man, when he came into Ghanaian politics, many of us followed him because we thought that he was wise. We thought that he was the Adam Smith that we needed for our economy. Little did we know he was a comedian. My brother, he went to Agbogbosh and told them that they were going to build toilets for the Kayayo people from his village and my village. Wale Wale, Tamale, Bolgatanga, Tongo, Bongo, Zwarungu, and all those places, including Boku. They all come to do Kayaye here. He went and promised them. The president pushed him to come and talk to his own people. Oh, they will believe you and respect you more. And he lied to them that they were building bathrooms for them, toilet facilities for them. They will have a good shower. Maybe he built that in the skies because we can't see it on the ground. My brother, this was the same man who promised people tablets. Yet, the people he's giving the tablets to, they don't even have tables and electricity to use the tablets. If this is not a comedian, then what is he? He's the Mr. Bean of Ghanaian politics. I can mention 6 million more things that Bawumia said. He is not a bold man, he's a coward. When they were going to pass e-levy, he didn't like the idea of e-levy. Did he ever come out to tell Ghanaians that he didn't like it? That's another reason I disliked Alan. Alan didn't like the idea of the e-levy. But the coward that Alan is, he sat down and folded his arms. They passed the e-levy and all that. Then later he came and told us that he wants to run for flag. You think we are jokers here? You guys, what do you take us for? I'm waiting to meet them one-on-one. I'll tell them in their faces, you are traitors, just like Nana Akufo-Addo. Anybody who has no respect for this country, don't show them respect. They don't deserve it. Talk to them anyhow. It will give them a shock treatment in their brains. We have been taken for a ride for too long, brethren. We are all running to America. Yesterday I saw a publication and I wept. I want to stop weeping. I've wept enough. But every day I weep. There were pictures of Ghanaians at the airport. Flying out. Everybody's running out. A lot of them nurses. My brother, if your wife gets pregnant, cockroaches will deliver her of a pregnancy in the hospitals. If your son or daughter is sick, mosquitoes will deliver your daughter or son from the malaria. All our health workers are running out. They are going. They are going. Because this is a nation that does not believe in patriotism. So the leaders are idiotic. The leaders are not ready to put their shoulders to the wheel and sacrifice. If you listen to the stories of our heroes who saved us, my brother, my sister, we have not lived even an infinitesimal of what they did. An iota of what they did. We haven't done that. To God be the glory. As for Bawumia, I'm going to repeat it. If Bawumia becomes the next president of Ghana, I will leave this country for you because I would understand that you guys are jokers and that you love pain and hardship. I'll leave it for you. I'm telling you, we'll mark it. The day Bawumia is announced as the next president of this nation, my God, thank God, my passport, I have 6 million visas. Visas to all over the world. I leave you. Every country in the world would like to have me. And I will leave you. When he leaves, I will return. By then, maybe the whole of this would have been white and I will look like Moses to you. Then you will now know that I am Moses, even without a rod. To God be the glory. When we return, we shall talk some more. It's the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushono. Keep your messages coming in. It's time to save our country. Hey! Woyo!
This one goes out too.
Wednesday, 13th September, 7 p.m. sharp, inside Bawumia Beach at Le Shrine. All tongues shall confess that a volcano trumpet, Q-Shandeya from St. Vincent through Jamaica, America to Ghana, Africa, is here to stay. Also appearing is Ghana's dancehall US sensation from the backbone of reggae veteran, Daddy Bosco, Akla. Date is Wednesday, 13th September 2023, 7 p.m. sharp. The action shall be disastrous. The fire will be blazing hotter than hell. Come and see Q-Shandeya and Akle at Le Shrine. Do live band non-stop. Other artists shall also pass through to balance the equation. Come and see conscious reggae and dancehall at the top. More fire. For enquiries, call Le Shrine on 0203-500-050 or 0204-500-050. See ya!
Must tell the truth.
Go on, Skipper George.
Blackpot. Coco show, man.
This is the Black Pot, aka Coco Showman. Here we speak truth to power. Remember to keep your messages coming in, and also remember to share the broadcast. My name Blakk RASTA. Next story. Run it, my youth, and watch this story well. Watch it. It says what? Boys find big gold in Galamsey pit. Galamsey is illegal mining. They are destroying the land. But they are selfish. So they don't care. And this is what we've been talking about. Let's get the gold now. Save ourselves. Even if we destroy the land and the next generation finds nothing, we are okay. At least we have saved ourselves. It's sad, my brethren. That is what it is. Now, it's all over social media. There was a video that made some trends. Yesterday and today. Some people got into a Galamsey area. Illegal mining. No license, nothing. And then they found some big gold ore. And they started dancing. And then a man who is known in Ghana as a man of God. He's a musician, gospel musician. And he is living in America. This is the man. He's called Sonny Badu. This is what he has to say. Watch this. They have acted foolishly. Sonny Badu reacts as miners find and flaunt largest gold ore in Ghana. Largest. Run the story. Listen attentively. Reverend Sonny Badu has reacted to a viral video of illegal miners who dug up what is said to be the largest gold ore in Ghana. In the said video, a group of 5 young men believed to be illegal miners were seen at the site lifting up the heavy ore with excitement registered on their faces. According to reports, they uncovered the mineral whilst excavating a mine site in an area believed to be situated in the Ashanti region. They helped each other with enthusiasm as they successfully lifted the gold, which appeared heavy in the video, making rounds on social media. However, some individuals are fascinated by the discovery, whilst others have wondered why they did not keep such good news to themselves. They questioned why these young men chose to expose such a feat to the public, adding that the authorities should find them, take away the mineral, and offer them a little cut or nothing for it. Sonny Badu, who also shares in this narrative, took to the comment section and wrote in a can, Jesus, nkromfo na ade nkwasiasem. Nkromfo na ade nkwasiasem. Which translates to, Jesus, they have acted foolishly. They've acted foolishly. So what is Sonny Badu saying? Is he saying that for videoing themselves carrying the big gold is foolish? Or that the Galamsey that they are doing is foolish? This is very ambiguous. But we are going to look at what really it is. Come here, my youth. Come here. Watch me. You see, this Galamsey thing is illegal. Even if they have found the gold in their houses, it's not for them, it's for the state. If they have found gold, even in their bedrooms, underground, it's not for them by the laws of Ghana. It's supposed to be for Ghana. Every mineral that you find underground in this country is supposed to be held in trust for the people of Ghana. So all those who are saying, the people shouldn't have told anybody, they should have hidden it and gone, you are not patriotic. All those who are saying, the government should just take it and then give them something small for illegal mining. Do you know how much land they destroyed before they found that gold? Do you know how many people lost their lives because of their illegal, foolish act before they hit this gold? And you are saying government should take it and give them part. What government should be doing is to track these people down and send them to jail after taking the gold. Why are we not patriotic? If this was an American who had found gold in his house, he would call 911. Hi, this is, number 1666 Eastwood Drive, just by the lake, Tahoe Lake. I just found something that I suspect to be gold, and I would like you to come check it out. Okay, right away. They arrived there, and the following day he's going to be in the newspapers. This man hid gold, and he gave it to the American people. It's a name that is going to remain forever. But Ghanaians believe in Didi Prekum. Yempe Didida. We want to eat it all and forget about what happens tomorrow. What is gold? Today, if I wake up and my leg hits something in my yard and I realize that this is gold, I'm going to call the minerals people to come and take it. It will be documented that they came to take it. And it's not because I want to be in the newspapers. If I want to be in the newspapers at all, I just want posterity to learn from that. That's all. Are you the only one who knows how to spend money? You are the only person who knows how to go on vacations and go on a spending spree. So something that is supposed to be for the nation, you alone, you take it up. And some people are saying that you shouldn't have done that. You should have just silently held it for yourself and your children. Let's be honest. How many of us would go into the bush and see some hole that has diamonds in that? We will run to our pastor and say that the Holy Spirit gave it to us, right? And the pastor will come and pour anointing oil or anointing water and say that we should go and spend after taking 10% or even more, right? Somebody told me a story that still hurts me. They said 2 women found gold. I'm not going to mention that prophet who is in the center of this story. Come, let me tell you that story. Watch me. A very popular prophet in Accra had 2 women go to him with a story of gold. They had discovered some gold, big gold. And they went to tell this prophet that this was the gold that we found. But that place is seen as an evil forest or something. So we brought it for you to pray for us. 2 women. And the prophet said, give me the gold. He took the gold and said, come for the gold after a week. I'm going to pray over this. And he started to pray. When they went away, within 2 days, one of the women died. After 1 week, the other woman came and said, I've come for the gold. He said, hey! Nabakuno, hey! He said, the other one died. He said, Eurade. And he can't say, I bet you gold, no. Munya koye na odane no ubaye. Se wo se ombra beji ade no. Na numa muba no. Enti wabeji e di akọ. The day that you came here, That evening, the same other woman came and took the gold away. That you said you should come for the gold. And prophet sat on the gold as to whether this is true or false. We also remember the same story, almost the same thing around Obinim. Do we all remember how the gold all of a sudden became a stone? In this country, anything can happen. Cocaine can become kokonte. The only thing that does not change is we. Ntampenu de endani kontom reda. If they arrest you with Ntampe as a Rasta man, a 100 years cry by Ntampe. But if they arrest you as a cocaine dealer by some shenanigans, a bedani kokonte. In this dirty country, dirty people. My brother, my sister, please, let's be serious. This is our nation. Anything you find, gold or diamond, naturally in the ground, it belongs to the nation. It's different from when you pick up something on the street, maybe somebody's necklace or somebody, that is different. But even with that, you have to send it out to the police for announcement. I know you don't trust the police. They might pocket it. But it's not your duty to keep it because some other man will steal it. Go through the right procedure. Let them bear the karma. That's what a lot of us don't understand. We want to believe that we are so wise. Me fan komano. Me de koma papa da obe wi ade no. O ma me hwe. Me pocket ma ade. Pocket ya obenya cancer. U pocket ya obenya liver problem. U pocket ya ba de no ya sorry. Ubenya erectile dysfunction. These are the things that guide me. Anytime I even think about cheating anybody, oh, to God be the glory. Yahweh Adonai, El Shaddai, I Sata. I tell myself, if I do this, menya cancer. Me yes idea where I menya erectile dysfunction. Me yes idea where I menya liver cancer. And to me, let alone I won't even do it. I'm not moralizing it on you. I'm just telling you how it should be. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kokoshonoma. When we return, we have more. We shall read your messages and more. This is the Blakk Pot. Hey!
This one goes on too.
Wednesday, 13th September, 7 p.m. sharp, inside Bawumia Beach at Le Shrine. All tongues shall confess that a volcano trumpet, Q-Shandeya from St. Vincent, through Jamaica, America to Ghana, Africa, is here to stay. Also appearing is Ghana's dancehall US sensation from the backbone of reggae veteran, Daddy Bosco, Akle. Date is Wednesday, 13th September 2023, 7 p.m. sharp. The action shall be disastrous. The fire will be blazing hotter than hell. Come and see Q Shandeya and Akle at Le Shrine. Do live band non-stop. Other artists shall also pass through to balance the equation. Come and see conscious reggae and dancehall at the top. More fire. For enquiries, call Le Shrine on 0203 500 050 or 0204 500 050. See ya!
Hey, must tell the truth.
Skip a charge.
Blakk Pot, Coco Show, man.
All right, so let's look at your messages right now. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. It's been the Blakk Pot Friday edition. That's what it's running up. Okay, congratulations to the Black Stars. They beat their Central African Republic counterparts yesterday by 2-1. Kambadi Samsudin says, waiting patiently for Black Rasta to close the week with words of wisdom. God bless you, my brother. Henyo Raphael says, thank God it's Friday, my brother Black Rasta. Greetings from London. Tell us the positive words that we deserve to hear. Keep up the good work. Regards from Tina Ray. Love and respect. Aflakwi Senanu says, good evening, Black. You are a blessing to me. You lighten up our spirit, guidance and protection. God bless you. Paul Skibon says, watching live from Kentucky. I haven't been to Kentucky yet. I don't know if it's Kentucky fried rice that is making me think that I've been to that place or not, Anyway, Abugri Francis says, good evening, Black. I am Francis from Bolga and a final year student of Zoo SHS. Zoo SHS. I normally have problems with my friends because some believe I'm wasting my time watching you. But I see it as otherwise. There's the foolish things of the world God would always use to confound the wise. Yeah? It says he has taken wisdom from those so-called wise, and that wisdom shall be found on the streets from the people that people reject. My brother, my sister, if you believe in your spirit that you are doing the right thing, follow it up. Maybe they want you to stop and go and listen to Bawumia. Maybe they want you to stop and go and listen to the people who will tell you anointing oil will make you rich. Maybe they want you to stop and go out there and cheat and rob. What am I saying that is hateful? What am I saying that doesn't make sense? Abu Yakubu says if Bawumia becomes the next president of Ghana, we are finished. Watching you live from Chicago. Respect, my brethren. Karim Sadat Aduku says, good evening, Black Rasta. Health doesn't just mean physical. It also includes peace of mind, peace of heart, and peace in your soul. Happy birthday to you, Black Rasta. Blessed love, belated one. Raso Sajifu Duwabil, Tindando, Gomadoro. Yin Zorbil says, more fire, my Lion King. Blessed love. Oxygen says, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Bawalaya, being the flag bearer alone will sink Ghana, meaning Ghana will cease to exist if he becomes president. Blessed Black Rasta. I agree with you. Kambadi Samsidin says, I'm not surprised at all. Anybody who tries to make things right would sometimes be attacked by his own peoples. And it's one of the biggest problems in Ghana. That's true. Reginald Niaite Nunu says, hello, Black. What happened to the African history class is a reason which I learned a lot from when it was aired on xylophone. Yes, it's still running on in fact, 3 FM 92.7. It runs every day. Yes, from 12:40 every day, Monday to Friday. And then we also have a channel here called the African History Class. The African History Class. Make sure we are going to be doing some more things up there, and you will see there are beautiful stories there, Pan-African stories. Yeah. All right. And the class is spelled KLASS. African is spelled AFREEKAN. African History Class. On YouTube, we are also there live. Yes, spread the word and let everybody get to know about it. Petrina O2 says, thank God it's Friday, Black Rasta. My baby is in school now, but she always watches the replay of your show. She will be 12 years tomorrow. I pray for long life for you to continue to inspire her. You are teaching her a lot. Oh, Petrina, thank you so much, and love to your daughter. May tomorrow bring her nothing but beautiful blessings. I pray that she would live to be one of the people that will help this nation stand by patriotism. I pray for wealth for her, wealth that will be enjoyed by the whole nation and the multitude of people. I pray for good health for your 12-year-old. God be with her. And I pray for you too. Sheriff Ibrahim says, was IGP appointed well, I don't get it. Kambadi Samsidin says, corruption has chopped deeper in the society to the extent of killing one another. That's true. I pity Ghana. Petrina Otto says, especially about the African history and the heritage. Tangja, my baby looks up to someone like you. Blakk Rasta. Oyo. I would like to meet your baby one of these days, and I would like to shake her hand. Yes. Beta Bless GH says, now that you know, what will you do? A very big question. Sweet smiles. That's the burden of knowledge. And at this juncture, I want to say good afternoon to you, Professor Albion Mens. Oh my God. All the way in America. I love you. Sweet smiles. Was Bugri Nabu's profession? And yet he takes home 10,000 Ghana cedis monthly. Ghana, are we serious at all? This is from Rahman Tamale. Sharif Ibrahim says, Blakk, can you see the corruption there? Yes, a lot. Just as you can see. Kambadi Samsidin says, our system of appointment is wrong in the first place. And I'm not surprised of the headlock of the IGP. Reginald Ni Ayite Nunu says, when absolute powers have been given to the president to make all appointments from Chief Justice to Metropolitan Chief Executive, that is what we see from our security services. So pathetic. Goswe Jata says, wisdom speaking. Blakk. Oyo. Benjamin Kwanzaa says, Blakk Rasta, please, with all due respect, I'm sure he omitted the respect. I want to ask you a question. Is lobbying for a position bad? No, it's not. But it becomes bad when the person uses the resources of his office to reward you. Do you get it? When you lobby for Blakk Rasta to become Metropolitan Chief Executive, and all the contracts that come to the Metropolitan Service, or whatever it is, I give that to you, that is where it becomes bad. I think we've said it time and again, that lobbying is not a bad thing. It's not. If someone approaches you to do lobbying for him or her, will you do it? Yes, I'm a kingmaker. I make kings and queens. So if I see that you have the quality to be a king, I will lobby for you. I will. Why not? I will. Benjamin Kwanzaa says, Blakk Rasta, please, with all due respect. Okay, that's what we read. Beta Bless GH says, Blakk Rasta, I could tell you more that more than 1,000 people watch and listen to you live, but some are hypocrites to share your broadcast. Well, I won't call them hypocrites. I will just say that they are reluctant a little bit. Please, shame the devil and share the broadcast. But we pray that God is listening to you. Yes, and we those who fear God listen to you, right? Lab Bisa says, my motherland Ghana, 10,000, whilst lecturers and civil servants go on strike left, right, and center. But why are they... well, I couldn't get that last part. And then Kembo Dennis says, indeed, he's a comedian. Kembo, thank you so much. This is the first time we are reading from Kembo. Thanks so much. And remember to always be here. Share the broadcast as well. Beta Bless GHS. Father, I want to say something. I know you will permit me. Sabinus is using Bawumia's brain to chop money. Full of comics. Only the wise understand. All right. So the woman that we talked about, Sabina, right? Sabinus. Yes? Or who is Sabinus? Sabinus, right? All right, well. Ayagbede Sairam. I think I know this person. Says, great show for God and country. Blessed love, Jigida creation. Senor Raphael says, I don't want you to finish the show today, my brother. Reginald Ni Ayite Nunu says, anybody who has no respect for the country, never show them any respect. Come here. Kambadi Samsidin says, for the vice president, Blakk Rasta, giving him comedian, you have raised him higher. He is below that title of comedian. In simple terms, he's a joker for the failures of this country. Yes, you're right. The Whistle says, I love you, Blakk Rasta. I love you, The Whistle. Love and respect. This is the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonomo. Next story. We have just about 5 minutes more to go. Keep your comments coming in. We'll take the second batch and we'll be gone. 1 million needed to remove toll booths. You remember they said they were going to convert the toll booths into bathrooms and blah, 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 blah. Now they want to remove them. And it will cost us 1 million Ghana cedis to remove the toll booths. Are they serious? Does it mean that they are not going to bring the toll booths back? Now the roads are free. You see, very nice ways of making money for the nation. They don't want it. They want the criminal ways, the e-levy, and all that. Every country does this in the world. If you don't want to do it, then show us a better way. Now we have the toll booths. They are removing them, and it's going to cost 1 million. When they lose power, the next government says, we are going to bring back the toll booths. At that time, it will cost us 5 million to put them back. What a nation. Run the story. It's sad. Abandoned toll booths on Accra Tema motorway being removed at 1 million Ghana cedis. An exercise to partially decommission the toll booth structures on the Accra Tema motorway has been started by the Ghana Highways Authority. The exercise, estimated at 1 million Ghana cedis, will see the main booths, 2 each, situated on the main motorway inner lane, demolished. Please don't let me vomit. Take it out. Take it out. This is what they want to do. They abandoned the road tolls, and the small toll booths have now become homes for teenage pregnancies. Boys and girls are hiding there and impregnating each other. This is where we have found ourselves. Next story. And come here. Galamsey, worst to happen to Ghana. And this is Sam Jonah speaking. Sam Jonah was the chief executive of Anglo Gold Ashanti. Right? He made his money from the gold. And he came back and told us that Ghana has sold all its shares in the gold. We don't even have 0.01%. Our biggest gold mine in Ghana, we have nothing. People come and mine it and take it away. That was what they wanted to do with Ejapa, with the rest that we are yet to discover. Oh, do we have a country, brethren? Sometimes I wish this was in the days of Rawlins, to tie all these guys at the stake. I'm not going to say what is going to happen next. Once you are tied to the stakes, they'll give you ice cream to eat and free you. Run the story, my youth. Galamsey is the worst thing to ever happen to our country. Run it. Ghanaian businessman and chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, Sam Jonah, has described illegal mining, popularly known as Galamsey, as the worst thing that ever happened to Ghana, Ghana's public health. He noted that he's not against small-scale mining, since it forms part of the efforts to give people an opportunity to make a living. He is, however, against illegal mining activities, which he lamented has caused havoc and destruction to our water bodies. Dash. Sam Jonah, bring his photo. With all respect, yes, Galamsey is one of the things that happened to Ghana that hurt us a lot. But it is not the worst to happen to our nation. The worst is unpatriotism. When people like you decided to follow the Queen of England and take OBE, Order of the British Empire, and then you put it around you. With all respect, today you are called Sir Sam Jonah. Where from the Sir? Because the Queen of England has given you an award. And shamelessly, we don't seem to know what the award is all about. OBE, Order of the British Empire. What is the British Empire? Colonizers came from England and took over our land, stole our gold, the gold you are talking about. Dehumanized us, raped us, beat us, used us, abused us, and refused us. Now they are celebrating the abuse and the rape and the treachery and the stealing. with awards. So they call it the OBE, Order of the British Empire. Which is the British Empire? All the countries that Britain colonized, they form part of that dirty empire. You took that award. You carry it around. It's the worst thing that happened to this nation, not Galamsey. If you were patriotic, you will never do Galamsey. If we were patriotic, we will never accept any award that dehumanizes and degrades us. If we were patriotic, we will not cry when they don't give us an American visa or a British visa. If we were patriotic, we will make this country heaven, like Rwandans are trying to do, like the South Africans are trying to do. That is why South Africans kill us when we go there, because we are stupid. We are not able to stand patriotically by our land. Bring the photo. I didn't ask you to take it back. Bring it back. I'm talking to the man. This is what we're talking about, brethren. Some of these small acts of unpatriotism, these are the things that are killing us. Hey, if we stood by patriotism, all the problems in Ghana will be solved. I'll leave it here. My name is Blakk Rasta. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love you. Remember, we always keep to our time. We do not want to run more than our shadows. I appreciate you. Let's take your final comments and we'll be done. Run the comments, quick. Labisa says, can they check the tape? Can you take the logo off, please? Logo, take the logo off so I can look at it properly. I can see it. Labisa says, can they check the tape to see when it was recorded? And also call the IGP to answer questions on it, because how safe are we at this time? You've asked a nice question. Hey, I wish I could tell you something now, but I won't. I'll say it later. Do we have a forensic lab in Ghana for the police? Now police officers sit there and say the tape was doctored. It's cut and paste. If we had a forensic lab, do we have forensic experts in Ghana? Because of that, I am going to study for forensics. I promise you that. You think in America they could have come to sit and say, it's been doctored, it's been it's been. You throw it into the lab, forensic lab, and within minutes you bring it out. Just like DNA is done. Right now, every lying politician will tell, oh, it's doctored. That's the word they learned from when they were born. Abu Yakubu said, if Bawumia becomes the president, I won't come to Ghana till he gets down. Of course, I said that. Emmanuel Ej says, great job, Prophet. Greetings from the UK. Oh, love. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Ej. I love you. I appreciate you. Guidance and protection. Love you. Sufyan Suleimana says, I just can't show my appreciation to you, Blakk Rasta. You are too great for always standing for the truth. Kojo, one full. Says, more power, more blessing. Speak truth to power. Paul Skimo says, due to selfishness of our leaders, Ghanaians have lost their sense of patriotism. You're right. Paul Skimo says, however, those of us living abroad diligently adhere to the laws and regulations here as they consistently yield positive results. Respect to is true. In Ghana, you behave like animals. When you go to England, you behave like human beings. You are disrespecting us here. In Ghana, you can remove your langa and urinate anywhere. In Ghana, you can walk on the street like a stray animal. Yet in America, you stand there like a human being and wait for your turn to cross. Are you not disrespecting your motherland? If in your own house, you can disrespect anybody and do anything, and you go to another man's house and you behave with decorum, you must be an ass. Paul Skimo, it's sad. We have to make our country stand strong. That is why a lot of the change that happened to Africa came from people who went to live with a white man and came back. People like Paul Kofi, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Kwame Nkrumah, and the rest of them. It's sad. Paul Skimo says, however, those of us, well, Africa, why? watching from London. Blessed love, my brethren. Richard Amma says, good evening, Black Rasta. We love your teachings. Blessed. Benjamin Kwanzaa says, this is the Black Port. Black Rasta, I want to ask you, is lobbying for a position bad? Well, I think we answered that. It's not bad, but the end result of lobbying. If somebody who lobbies for you to get a position is rewarded from the office, that means that what you are doing is favoritism, nepotism. Kwamen says, Black Rasta, how do you stay positive and motivated in spite of all these bad messages in Ghana every day? Well, you look at the bigger picture. My eyes are on the bigger picture, so I don't look on the peripheries. Yeah? Petrina Otu says she will go crazy to hear you say you want to meet her and shake her hands. I pray we visit Ghana soon. If not, when next you visit the States? Well, I'm hoping that next month ending I should be in the United States. And let's link up. Our phone numbers are always scrolling on the screen. You can send us messages. We will always respond. My name is Black Rasta. Have you exhausted all the messages? Don Nature says, is that Black Rasta? Yes, that's Black Rasta. That's me. Beta Bless GH says, no, Father. I am talking about Sabinus. He's a Nigerian comedian. Okay. I know Basket Mount. I know Mr. Bean from the UK. And I also know, some other Nigerian comedians. I know all the comedians in Ghana, though. Okay, so, Sabinus is actually a student to Bawumia. Bawumia is coaching him. All right, I understand. And I am trying to say he used Bawumia's brain to chop money because he's a comedian. I understand you now. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. It's been a Black Pot. A beautiful Friday. If you have worked Monday to Friday, then you can say, thank God it's Friday. If you were sleeping and lazing up, you have no audacity. You don't deserve to say, thank God it's Friday. No, sir. To God be the glory. Hey! 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 Wayo!